Welcome to the boiling point. I have got Scotty Hollis. Yes, he's a newbie. He has not been on film before, so we're excited to have him. Former technician and now Boiler University instructor. Scotty, welcome.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Now, one of the crazy things back in the day when I was little, probably the coolest thing that I would see in a boiler room, going with my dad, is being able to look and see the flame. Now, the old flames, you had to look at the rear of the boiler only, the old burners, I should say, in the peephole and actually see the burner from the back. But man, these new Limsfield are really, really cool, and you can see it from the front, but does it make it easier for the technician?
Sure does. Makes it easier for a technician because now I don't have to run around the back while I'm commissioning. So as you're commissioning and your light off, so you can see your pilots, and then you can see your main flame ignition and also be looking at the controller at the same time.
That's pretty cool. So I guess the thing for me is that I wanted to know, and people would probably want to know, is what are we actually looking at? So we now can see the flame from the front. So as a technician, what are you actually looking for when you're looking in there?
So as you're looking from the front, when it lights off on main flame, what you don't want to see is a pulsating flame. So when you're looking at it and it's pulsating, there's an issue with combustion. So you may have too much air, too much gas, not enough air, not enough gas. So from the front end looking at it, I can see if it's pulsing. From that point, you would walk around to the back and actually look at the flame.
And so from the back, what are we actually seeing from the back? What are you looking for there?
So from the back on a low flame or a low fire and the main flame ignition, on a Limsfield, you're looking for a blue core with yellow tips. You don't want to see too much yellow. You just want to see enough yellow at the end. And it shouldn't be swirling real lazy. It should be a nice steady flame shooting out of the burner.
Okay, now this is gas fired, obviously.
That's correct.
So on an oil fire burner, is there a different looking flame?
On oil, I hope you wouldn't be able to look into it. It should be so bright when you look in there, it blinds you.
Right.
But it's the same situation on oil. When you're looking at it, it should be bright, shouldn't be lazy, and no haze in the middle.
As far as the flame, we do want that flame shooting down the center of the Morrison tube, and you can actually see some that may be licking the Morrison tube sometimes. I mean, is that something that you run into?
Yeah, I mean, on oil especially, the way that the angle of the nozzle is, you got to make sure you have the right angle nozzle so when it's spraying out, you're not impinging on the Morrison tube. Mm-hmm. When it impinges, it causes smoke, and then you end up with soot, clinkers,
right,
etc., which most people have had.
Are you looking at all at the refractory when you're looking from back there?
As far as in the refractory, it should be far enough off the tip of the burner. If it's hitting the refractory, we're all in trouble. You should have enough length off the refractory. It shouldn't engulf the refractory. I should be able to see all the way around with a Limsfield burner that on especially low fire, it shouldn't really affect it with the refractory.
But you want that flame off the...
It should be off the refractory.
Yep.
So.
All right, well, appreciate it, Scotty. Good job your first time.
Appreciate it.
And we'll see you next time on The Boiling Point. Well, I still love it. I love to see the flame even at 50 years old. It takes me back to when I was with my dad out there in boiler rooms. Appreciate Scotty hanging out with us. He did okay his first time. Make sure you like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel and share a video for us. We'll see you next time on The Boiling Point.